Beautiful darlings, welcome to the finest day of the week, Monday. I'm Sean Plott.
And I'm Lee Grainer.
And I'm Sean Bouchard.
We're continuing our playthrough of the soon-to-get loaded on the screen King's Quest 7.
Woo!
You wouldn't know that because
There we
there's
go.
no information to suggest that.
Oh,
There's
yeah.
just clouds that you can mysteriously continue on. But the thing is, this Monday is going to be a very special intro to the show because Lee and I each have a bit. We don't know what the other
Oh, we have
person's
several
bit is.
bits.
And the thing
Sweet.
is,
Yeah.
once we're done with our bits, Sean, if you have a bit, we'd be happy to hear that too. But no pressure. 2 out of 3 bits is a pretty good hit rate.
Okay,
Good batting average. But Lee,
Bits all the way down. Yeah.
please, bid us away.
This one's a thinker. It's a question that I have for you two.
Yeah.
Okay.
When have you done a thing where you very meticulously set up like constraints or rules or procedures to approach something, and then it turns out that like actually it was like a different frame of mind you needed or something?
Oh,
Like,
And you
like
learned
those
that from the procedures?
weren't. I didn't actually need those procedures. I just needed to think about it differently.
Yeah, like a psychic training wheels.
yeah, literally all the time. Like this is I would describe as like the most common thing that happens to me when I'm doing any design work at all. And I mean,
Right.
I'm curious, Sean, your reaction.
Yeah, no, it feels extremely familiar. I'm trying to think like if I can come up with a pertinent example out of nowhere, but it seems
Yes,
like
Sean.
a thing.
Ooh, I have a pertinent example.
Front row, yes, in the
Yes,
front row.
thank you. Yes, is this microphone working? The
Yeah.
Because I feel like a lot of the way that I think about game design is obviously completely polluted and twisted by the fact that I did a math degree. And one of the things that happens in math is that when you prove a theorem, you try to generalize it. Here is something that has been proven for prime numbers. Can you prove that it's true for all numbers? Can you do a more generalized version of the thing? Or there's certain problem-solving approaches, like proof by contradiction. Make a mathematical statement and then do a bunch of steps until you get a contradiction. If all the steps were logical, then the statement that you made at the start, that's the thing that must have been wrong in the first place. And
Yeah.
this is like how I try to think about any design thing. So there was someone who was working on a board game, and they were finding that in their board game, like the trading phase was people were kind of getting confused and they couldn't really figure out how to like make it feel less confusing. So the way that I would approach this problem, and this is literally me just saying what I said to them, the way that I would approach the problem is I would try to come up with like a pattern and a hypothesis of like what it means to be too complicated of a system and what it means to be a simple system. Like, and then hunt for patterns out there. Here are games where the trading feels good, and here's why I think they have a simple system, and here's why I think these ones have a complicated system. And then you go through all these steps to try to come up with enough pattern matching that the goal is not to be correct with the pattern matching. The goal is to pattern match enough that you now have a way to start coming up with a design where you're just not
Yeah,
shooting into the
like
mist.
like a rubric, or like it gives you some
Yeah.
scaffolding for how to think about what a design should be.
Yeah, exactly. Because in this example where the trading is really awkward, well, you don't just want to go, all right, well, I guess I'll just design a completely different trading system. Like, do you need a different trading system? Do you need to fix the one that's here and all this stuff? And the reason why I love this example and why it is so pertinent, Lee, is that having these discussions with my buddy, they went and they came up with some ideas for how to simplify it. And I was like, oh, that makes so much sense. That's great. And they redesigned it. And then we played it and it was fucking boring. It was the most boring thing in the universe. And through a number of other iterations, it was like, oh, the framework of simple versus complicated, it's just not the problem.
Right.
It's just literally, yeah, we came up with all these ways to describe it, and there's simple ones that are boring, simple ones that are fun, there's complicated ones that are boring, and complicated ones that are fun. This probably wasn't the problem in the first place. and this is something that I think is really interesting in design, is you have a two-stack hypothesis. I hypothesize that this is the problem. And then I
Yeah.
hypothesize that this will be a solution. Oh no, I
To
didn't
that
solve it.
hypothetical
Yeah.
problem.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so like, if you have a game where your combat's boring, your game feels boring, and you think it's because combat needs to be improved. Your goal is to make the game better, right? Your problem statement is, I think the combat is boring. So then you're going to come up with a new combat system that you think will solve the problem of boring combat. And
Right.
what oftentimes happens is you will go through a bunch of iterations where all the combat stays boring, and then you'll find the fun combat. You'll go, cool, and you'll put it in. You actually found a hypothesis. You found a successful, fun combat system, and you put it in your game. It's still boring. Right. Okay, so the original hypothesis that combat was the problem is wrong.
Yeah.
Yay!
For sure.
There you go.
Now, I took us on a crazy tangent, but Lee...
No, I liked it.
Tell me about your framework thing, because I know you had the bit.
Oh no, that was the bit. I don't have one.
That was a great bit.
I was just thinking about that lately.
This was an entirely hypothetical question?
I mean, not entirely, but like...
What is your answer to it?
Yeah.
My answer to it is I hope so. Like, there's realms in which I'm setting up constraints in an attempt to, I guess, wayfind or design. I guess these constraints could also be considered filters. Like, if you think of every possible, think of a universe of possible solutions.
Oh,
I'm filtering toward them, but
that is the most amazing description I have heard. I'm sorry, go on.
Just wait. But those filters, those filters are becoming arduous, and so what I'm waiting for, my I wish song is, I want to suddenly get the wisdom that will allow me to wayfind my way without needing the filters. I just want to have the knowledge. I want to get the capital K knowledge of the space.
You just do the thing.
Yeah. No, I mean, because I think that, first, let me just say, no, I'm gonna respond in reverse order. Yeah, no, I feel like every person has been trying.
Let me say.
Last, let me just say first. Let me just say last, and then we'll go into the thing. But first, let me say this last. You
have 2 minutes.
Granted. Yeah, no, I feel like everyone in their problem-solving process kind of fixes certain elements to help them make steps forwards, and then, at some point you're just like, I don't want to do any of this, and then you just throw it all out, and you just completely begin anew, and just, not even just with a different set of constraints, but with like a different problem-solving approach in its entirety, and I think can be very refreshing.
So I have another example that's outside of the sort of like domain that we've been talking about, which is that a couple of years ago, my ex-wife turned me on to You Need a Budget, like YNAB.
Yeah.
YNAB,
which I use all the time now to sort of like manage my finances. But I'm also subscribed to like the YNAB subreddit just to sort of like keep track of what goes on. And, this has happened to a certain extent for me, but I see it even more pronounced in other people, where like having the framework of a specific budget or like a way of tracking your finances puts you into, like, gets you to a place where now you don't need the tool anymore. Like, now you have a different relationship with the money and you think differently about spending it. And so, like, the framework that you built in order to get to the point where you had more sort of control over your financial, whatever, like all of that stuff, like that turns into just a frame of mind.
I actually have achieved that. In fact, I enjoyed quite a bit of time this weekend going down to the Castro, and it used to be that I couldn't go into bookstores because I would buy books, and first of all, I don't read books, I only listen to them. And then I would end up just curbing these brand new books. But But this time, now apparently I can do that. I went to several stores and I bought nothing because I thought, that would be nice, but I don't have room for it, or it'd have to replace something else. So I think I have, as you said, it's that sentence of now you don't need the tool anymore. I think that's an actual living example proving my hopeful belief, which is that you can, as you ride the bicycle, you achieve balance in forward motion, and then the training wheels can fly off. I guess that's not how bicycles work, but wouldn't it be great if they
You
did?
can press
Wouldn't
the
that be
button
beautiful?
where the training wheels shoot up into the air
Training
and then
wheel
parachute
eject
safely to the
button,
ground.
yeah.
Yeah, like
I was thinking when you get good enough, like the bike just knows, like maybe you hit a certain speed or something, and the mechanics of the bike just cause the training wheels to fly off.
oh,
That
that
would
would
be incredible.
that's the next invention where it's just like people are going to start putting training wheels on, so that way as they're leaving their house in the morning, they eventually pop and fly off. And
I am now officially calling this training wheel theory.
Okay, cool.
Boom.
TWT.
Training wheel theory. Sometimes the filters and the rules you set up are the training wheels.
Wait. Oh, did we finish a chapter?
We just
I don't know,
finished
but
the
we're
Okay.
here now.
This
Yeah,
is
let me actually show you where we're at.
We did get to this point. Yeah, in case it's totally exited your brain, we did get to this point last time.
That's right. That's right. That's why it's so familiar.
Yeah.
But not too familiar.
Also, Maldarian, thank you for the 10 gifted subs and the 150 months in a row. Oh my
What?
god, Maldarian. 150? Feeling
Wait,
schvifty.
Is it possible?
Happy Monday to you,
No one was
Maldarian.
alive then.
I know, this is a Paleolithic
12 and a half
sub.
years.
And
That's like metadating.
the last thing I need to say before we go into the video game here is, Lee, that comment of filters over constraints is like the best encapsulation of that ever. Oh my god. That's so good.
I thought you'd be horny for a solution space.
I mean, well, let me explain the exact way in which I'm really getting my rocks off. It's
Yeah. One at a time.
I like when things have a particular type of framing to them. I like when things have a particular style of framing to them, because like here's one of my favorites, which is sometimes when you're having design discussions. Like let's say you're trying to make a cool racing game that has, crazy interesting controls, and someone's describing a cool way of driving this like advanced vehicle. You can imagine someone going, "Ooh, I'm worried that sounds a little too complicated." It needs to like feel easy to use, even if it is a sort of complicated design. And this is an example of it's not this is the kind of statement that could be like a requirement before we implement the design. This must satisfy this requirement, so we can't even begin to code stuff until we actually have made sure that we agree that it can do this, versus
Yes.
what we call internally a gate, which is like,
Oh.
as we're iterating on the controls, a final gate that it would need to pass through, in this case, would be that it feels easy enough for someone who sits down. So, like, one of them is preventative, and one of them is like an evaluation that happens at the end of the design. And what's useful about, I think, this framing is, the game needs to do blah, and everyone goes, yeah. And then someone can go, yeah, but is that a gate, or is this a requirement? And this just allows us to go, oh, I think this is a gate, so let's just write that down. What actually are the requirements? Oh, it's only these 3 things. The other 7 things are gates. Is that what you're saying with filters? Like, a filter, it expresses that it's a choice. It's an opt-in thing. Because I think that there's so much of the creative space that is about the choices that I am opting to do. Like, I am choosing to make a, point-and-click adventure game. That's not right or wrong, that's just a choice. And there's other things that are solutions within those choices. And I love the word filter. Filter is so good. Not as good as Sean B's dance moves, but really good.
Yeah, he's got me going here.
All right, I'm going to sharply transition to the video games. So we have just gotten to.
I just can't. This
Yeah.
music is too. It's suffusing my brain.
It's so good. It's
really
so
good.
good. It rips and it slaps.
It's grave digging music is what it is.
Nobody will be using that elevator again.
All right, so we just ascended from Volcano Tonia or whatever the name of the place was.
Oh yeah, that's right. Okay, we came up in
Yeah.
a bucket.
Yeah. And so now we're in Uga Booga, which is the funniest name, especially when read by these voice actors that are just reading their lines
Yes.
on a piece of paper for the first time.
Hello, good fellow. Thank you again. I wonder...
I
Whoa.
wonder. Long pause.
Yeah, loading. Loading.
Pause for animation.
My God, he's really getting out of there. Fellas, never
Oh,
bring your
he's
tape measure.
measuring her. That's hilarious.
Okay, lady, I got your length. I can't start digging your grave until tomorrow, though. Sorry.
Yar. You might not know it from my
That's
outfit. But I'm a pirate
Not the
lad.
voice I was expecting.
I know.
This game was invented before keyframes.
Here lies
just-
the corpse of
Everybody's
Fat
just
Willie.
tweening around.
He ate till he bulged like a toad. One day he bought 20 stale pies for a penny. The 20th made him explode.
Oh my God,
That
we
wasn't a rhyme.
have death limericks. We got death limericks. Let's go.
The sorrowful Marjorie Pratt liked to wail on the cliffs with her cat. One night, such a pity, she tripped on her kitty and fell off the cliff with a splat. Ugh.
Ooh, how ghoulish.
Oh my God, let's keep going.
It looks like we've found the land of
like to
distaste.
lurk in the shadows at night. He'd write hideous tales of green monsters with scales, and one day he just died of fright.
He just
was
one day he
terrible.
just
That's so
he
hated
just
it.
died of fright.
I hated it.
He H.R. Geigered himself to death.
No.
All right,
I'm loving that giant partial Darkwing Duck head in the background that we climbed.
yeah,
past.
all right.
What's going on there?
That's good.
All right, Skull Bat.
That's a code.
Spider?
Skullbat spider.
That's very code looking.
Is there anything on this? All right, I'm just gonna start exploring around.
Dark, dark, dark. Hey, another code.
Skullbat spider. Same code, right? Skullbat spider. I like that there's a face in the window there, yeah.
Oh yeah, this is
A
good.
face through a window,
This
crying in the night.
this property in California is worth $5 million in the current market.
It's true. It's true. One bed, one bath, and beyond.
Hold on, I'm looking for interactables. Dude, look at
We
this
gotta-
tree that's just like
We gotta hunt, yeah.
absolutely
I mean,
dumb.
it's sort of like a grim, kind of like evocative tree.
What the shit?
Shadow Dog's gonna eat you.
Shadow
Vanta
Dog.
Black.
Whoa!
That
Oh,
guy is
no,
bad
it's a-
news.
Oh,
Next time, I'm not
just-
waiting to find out just how bad.
Dude, I mean
Yeah.
that guy was pretty
I
spooky.
mean, thanks for the
Was he
cutaway.
a humbug or?
I think he was a
what's his
goblin.
deal?
I think he was a goblin.
We just spent a whole bunch of time with goblins.
Those were
Not a goblin,
trolls.
Clearly not a goblin. Oh, those were
Nope.
trolls.
A werewolf named Thaddeus Scabies tried to steal a poor farmer's 3 babies. As he crept through the house, he was nipped by a mouse who was mad, and the wolf died of rabies.
Dude, Thaddeus Scabies, like that, definitely an ICP fan wrote this limerick, man. Thaddeus Scabies is the funniest name.
Whoa!
Oh, okay.
There's a lot of very challenging animations going on here.
Yeah.
A paranoid fellow named Ed thought a monster lived under his bed. As he quailed in the dark, his dog gave a loud bark, and Ed leapt from the window in dread.
P.S. He's fucking dead.
The debonair Archduke von Drake was always a bit of a rake. He chased a maid through the grass, but when he caught the lass, she drop-kicked him into the lake.
Hell yeah.
Drop kicked him.
Drop kicked him.
Drop
I hate
kicked
all
him.
of these
Jumpy Dame
limericks.
Celia Gnats had a terrible fear of black cats. She saw one in the night, jumped 10 feet in fright, and was carried away by large bats.
Carried away by large bats. Oh shit!
Oh,
Are we gonna
oh.
get killed again?
Get-
Can we not
fucking
Terry? Are
run!
we not allowed to Is this a? Oh, he's gone. He's in the stratosphere now.
He's in the
All right.
stratosphere.
And we're back.
He did a. He's a dragoon. He did a jump.
Yeah,
Are you all
it
right,
is-
ma'am?
Weep.
Can I help you? No one
Ma'am.
help me.
this
Oh,
voice.
she's a ghost.
Whoa. I'm getting some
Yikes!
slowdown
I
or
guess
something.
some people just like to be left alone.
I guess I died
Wait,
of fright. Whoopsies.
Dude,
Okay.
Oops-a-doozles.
So I
I
died
feel
of
like that required more explanation than I got.
Yeah.
no, we died of being so scared of death.
Yeah. I was so terrified that I expired. Do you want to try again? Hey, what's
There's
go
also
click on that coral reef over there.
So
Oh.
I have on record.
God damn it.
Oh, Jesus Christ! Really?
It's this fucking guy again.
Okay.
I have on record a number of times complained about the sort of there is no warning that you might die. There are no auto saves or anything. You just hope that you saved at some point.
Oh, this is a game design complaint, right?
This
Not
is a
like a
game
life
design thing.
complaint. Okay.
Yeah. But it does rob it of something when you click on a lady and she's so scary that you die and it says you died, and then it goes back to immediately before you did that.
Yeah, it's
That's why in every episode, in every season of Blue California, the tabletop RPG that I GM with some of you, that's why I kill a character every season
Good.
at
Good.
random, permanently, and then that player is kicked off the show.
Cool.
dude. Yeah, where's the permadeath D&D session where it's just a rolling door? oh.
This
I think
level is
this
not
is
conducive to our style
Mr.
of
Not
gameplay.
Fun. Yeah, he's just Mr. Not Fun. Oh, you're enjoying yourself too much playing this video game. I'm gonna.
Old lady Madeline Fair grew convinced that she was a spring hare. On hands and on knees, she'd bounce through the trees till the day she ran into a bear.
Okay. Sure.
Once upon a time, there was a woman who was going through kind of a mental episode. A bear ate that woman. This is such a funny limerick. They're trying to find words that rhyme, but when we actually assemble them linearly into what you just told me, it's hilarious.
If you
Count
read The
Cranky,
Secret,
a nasty old goat,
Oh.
slipped and got himself drowned in the moat. His family cheered, his squire disappeared, and even his dog seemed to gloat.
His squire
Even his dog-
disappeared.
Et tu, Brutus, the dog. So, the law of attraction would have you believe that she was eaten by a bear because she kept having these bear-shaped thoughts.
That
Yeah.
guy is...
Whoa.
Here lies Miss Marigold Gossom, who grew a carnivorous blossom. She fell into the weed, and it ate her with greed one day when she tripped on a possum.
One day,
Possum
surprise,
kinda
it's a
slid
story
in
about
there right at the
possums.
end. Oh, shit. Oh, no, we're edging. Oops.
What? This is so...
I believe I did that!
Okay, that part
My
was
mother
funny.
taught
I
me to have
can't
better
believe
sense.
what a goof I am.
I'm so clumsy, I'm dead.
The daredevil Morrigan Wegg smoked his pipe on a gunpowder keg. They found his head on the bridge and his arm near the ridge, but no one could find his left leg.
What? I lost track of that one.
He blowed up.
Here's the body of Benjamin Crabby, who in life was incredibly grabby. Don't stand on his grave, for his corpse can't behave. Old Benji might pop up and nab ye.
let's do it. Dive in there. Get rocked.
Like I hate.
Oh my god.
Whoa. And we're down. We're down in there.
Yeah, that was very quick. I hate the limericks, and I also separately
I guess I
hate
should
the
have read
reading.
the headstone more carefully.
Sorry, Sean. She interrupted you with her dying thoughts. What did you say?
A mystic named Musafar White had a bed made of nails sharp and bright. He was taking a nap when into his lap jumped an elephant. Yuck, what a sight.
Yuck!
Yuck.
Just disgusting. Get this elephant out of my life.
This gross
Gross.
elephant.
Ugh.
Go.
can't even.
Go up. Fucking go
Can't
up.
go.
Get
Won't
the
do it.
fuck up there. How do you go? Okay.
Is there anything in the mailbox?
You little fiend! Get out of here!
What?
I mean, this game came out like way before Nightmare Before Christmas, right?
Yeah, when was Nightmare Before Christmas?
I don't know. Nightmare Before
Dr.
Christmas was
Mort
pretty early.
Cadaver.
It was early. It was
Now
1993.
there's a name to inspire confidence.
So I think.
Can I? I'm gonna say hello to you guys in the style of a character in this game. Okay.
All right.
Ready?
Oh my gosh, I can't wait.
This was 94.
Hello.
That's pretty good. Yeah, so this is all ripping off Nightmare Before Christmas.
So
But
good.
it's also like, but it's also just in general like. In general, it's also just like Halloween at Home Depot, like kind of, you know.
I purchased Halloween using this coupon.
Yes? May I help you?
Hello, I am Rosella of Daventry. May I ask you a few questions?
Certainly, Miss Rosella. Do come in. Quickly, please.
I don't. What's the deal with when they have ghoulish characters, just sort of making them green or whatever, or like blue? Like that's a thing, but I don't know why it's a thing.
Oh, it's one of my favorite things. I love it. You just know right away.
Welcome to Uga Booga, Miss Rosella.
Ooga booga.
I am Dr. Mort
Okay,
Cadaver,
sure, whatever.
Coroner.
Dr. Cadaver.
How may I help you?
He's got a
I'm
skull
seeking
mouse
King
in a
Otark, ruler
bottle.
of the trolls.
He does have a skull.
I've heard that he's been detained in this land. Have you heard anything about
Detained?
him?
No, but I bet that wicked militia is
that
behind
mouse
it.
is pretty
Since
amazing.
she caused the destruction of our beloved ruler, Count Tepish, this land has slipped into chaos. The boogeyman thinks he owns
Dracula's
the place.
Dracula's in this.
And those horrid kids have run amok. I'm afraid to go outside anymore.
Children and
He
the
has a
boogeyman.
If they're
painting of
just
a flaccid
kids,
tower.
can't you do something to stop them?
I'm just the town doctor. I spend a great deal of time replacing limbs, reattaching noses, you know. But I could hold my own against those kids. Until last week, that is, when I gave my spine away to a charming lady who'd fallen off a cliff. It seems that without a backbone, I can't stand up to anyone.
Okay, we need to give him a backbone.
Hey, Sean Plot.
Oh, well,
Yeah?
excuse me,
just
my dear. I must fill out some
Could-
death certificates now.
Could you read what that familiar person said? And while you read it, we can all just crumble into dust because we're
Yeah.
a bajillion years old.
This is so good. That familiar person says, haven't been on this stream since high school, probably back around 2013. Still have a couple songs from Day 9's stream that throw me back. Some of my happiest and most relaxing moments of life were watching Day 9 play that weird Toontown type of game with Doc Brown in it. Anyways, now I am married and have a kid, and no one probably cares, but I wanted to share my little story with Day 9 and all of you. Good night. That familiar person, mwah, you have progressed more since we played Toonstruck than,
Yeah,
than
good
me
job.
or anyone I know.
You've lived a lifetime since I graduated grad school.
Yeah, it's just like, dude, I tuned into
That's
you.
amazing.
Tuned into you
I love
when
it.
you were watching Toonstruck, and since then I've gotten married, I've had a kid, who also had a
Discovered
kid.
fire.
I'm babysitting them this
Invented
weekend
the wheel.
in my warm retirement by the lake. And I'm really looking forward to having another peaceful evening, drinking coffee out on my porch, watching more, mostly walking.
My grandmother told tales of this stream. In our town, there's a strange marker that commemorates this stream 1,000 years ago.
Whoa, work it,
Ooh.
work it.
Oh, what's wrong
Whoa.
with him?
Whoa, okay.
Mr. Nibbler here is in for an attitude adjustment.
Mr. Nibbler.
Hey, lady.
Can we
Got any fava beans?
What?
Sean, is there a hotkey you can hit that immediately makes a Mr. Nibbler emote?
Oh,
Unacceptable. None of that is acceptable.
God,
or could you zoom in on that bad boy? Could we just get like a little?
Silence of the
we
Lambs
don't
came
actually
out
have
in
the Zoom technology
1991.
anymore.
Oh, we don't. Okay, that's
Yeah.
fine. I mean, that was definitely a
Oh.
question, not a.
Oh, we have a lot of stuff on the shelf.
Leg of lizard, eye of newt, toxic toadstool powder, monosodium glutamate. Yikes.
That's good. That's a good one.
That's quite a nice coffin. What do you use it for?
Most of my patients like to nap here while they're waiting, my dear. To tell you the truth, I nap in it myself when business is slow.
Yeah.
It's so comfortable.
So comfortable. It's so comfortable. All right. So I realized I haven't shared the bit that I wanted to share at the start of the stream.
Yeah.
Yeah.
'Cause
What's your bit?
You're about to go live, and I have this perfect cube tray. See this huge chunk of ice cubes that are like mostly
It's
melted.
enormous.
Yeah, those are mostly melted too. Like, and so I wanted to get some ice for my water, and I chose the worst way to get the ice. Because what I should have
Okay,
done is I
good.
should have
Oh, God.
taken this to the freezer, opened it, popped a huge cube out into this, and shut the freezer. And then when I
Sure,
sit
yeah.
back, I have ice in the glass. Instead, what I did
Yeah.
is I left the glass here. I went to the
Cool.
freezer,
Good start.
removed the
Oh, boy.
entire ice cube tray, came back to my computer, popped out 2 ice
Wild
cubes,
choice.
went
Wild choice.
back to the freezer, put the ice cube tray in there, and I was just like, what am I doing, man?
Incredible.
Oh, yeah.
That's good.
It was good stuff.
I was assuming you were
Cadaver?
gonna say that you
You really should have a spine. Can you get yours back?
like
Oh, I couldn't. The patient must come first. But, Miss Rosella, I'd do anything for another one. I tried a broomstick and some dried spaghetti, but it just wasn't the same.
Spaghetti.
that.
Why is
That-
that your go-to? Okay.
Sean, I thought you were gonna say that you took like a big old cup of water and like put it under the thing in the fridge that like spits the ice down into it.
oh,
kind of
yeah, and then
splash
it
them.
gets splishy splashy. No. I made no such reasonable decisions.
That's nice.
Even that for me would be sensible. All right, so I guess we're just gonna leave this room. I want to have this creepy pervert rat say shit to me again, though.
Closer, Rosella. Closer.
Oh,
All
he
right.
doesn't do his little dance anymore.
He asked
I
about fava beans, said closer, and he's done.
Like, what is the
He's done.
relationship between the tiny little skull mouse in a glass jar and Hannibal Lecter?
Well, maybe he's an animal lector.
See, that is right there. That is tremendously better writing.
I mean, I've written one thing, and it's
Fun.
a large
Very
variety of things in of adventure game that's
Yeah.
better than this.
That was great. That was such a good scene. Go back because there's some grass stuck in the whatever.
What the shit? Just huh?
Oh,
yes,
come
my
on.
favorite
There
spooky
was-
monster.
Okay,
Fucking
as
big-
you leave again.
Where?
Leave again. Leave again.
Wrath of Thneed.
He comes up and he like does this thing, and then he flies away, and there's grass stuck in the gate, but then it disappears. So never
Dude.
mind. But you
Oh.
should not have climbed up the
boy.
web.
I thought that looked
Ah,
like a spider
jeez.
web.
Oh, man. I thought I was gonna die, so I did it. Can I climb this? Alright.
Sure, whatever.
More buckets.
This is the game.
What the fuck is going on with Gonzo over there?
Alright.
What?
This is chat's Google
Oh.
search history.
Alright.
It was just sitting there in a pile, or what?
Maybe it's unstable and it needs, like, glue or something?
I suppose a girl.
I suppose a girl something.
Foot in the bag.
It's a foot in the bag. Hey, you know, to all the animations in the game, all the characters, could we just tighten it up and stop wiggling so much?
No.
Like, I hate to be a backseat driver here, but
We're all about the
if all these
wiggling.
characters could stop just sort of flailing, I would enjoy that.
There's a lot of different songs in this place. I just want to acknowledge this. Oh. Oh.
Those nasty little
All right.
guys are keeping me
You
on my
got-
toes.
Sure, we
that's
got
why.
got.
I need to
They
think
got-
You got
they
got,
got
I
me.
don't know what that means, but apparently you died from it. So
We died of getting got.
God, they got us. He loves it in there.
Hi guys.
That's
This
pretty
all
good.
just reminded me that I made a an illustrated choose your own adventure book thing called Dragon Warrior. No, something Warrior. Like as a kid, like each page was a full page drawing,
Oh.
and if you went the wrong way, you would die a lot.
I don't know
Those
what's...
nasty little guys are keeping me on my toes. That's for sure.
like
need to
on
think
the
faster
vision
on
board for Uga Booga was scary arrow die a lot? Question mark.
Dude, yeah, like, this is haunting. We are getting absolutely gotten. I don't even know how we're getting gotten. We're just getting ankled. Like, they
We're
come
getting
up,
ankled
We're
like
getting
quite a bit.
Very ankled.
ankle snacked, and then upon getting ankled, it's like, ha,
Yeah.
well, they did it. They sure, got us. And that's it.
Sure ankled me.
Speaking of little guys grabbing your ankles, there's raccoons that come by every night here at 10:30 p.m. And
Like, do they have watches?
no, but I do.
Oh, okay.
I'm never getting
And
one of those
What?
That killed
my
you.
children.
That killed you.
I'm dead.
And when I
Ever.
and the thing is that the windows here look out at kind of a garden level, so the raccoons are absolutely right there.
Like, oh yes, you're looking
yeah.
straight at. I mean, that's
And-
kind of ideal in some ways.
well, it was really cute at first,
Oh, God.
but then
Those nasty little guys are keeping me on my
This
toes.
sucks.
That's for sure.
This
I need
sucks.
to think faster on them.
But the thing is that recently one of them just locked eyes with me for an extended period and was like, "I am not afraid." And then he was just kind of like,
Oh no, raccoons are not afraid.
Yeah.
Sorry,
A raccoon-
sorry. If at any
yeah.
point you were under the impression raccoons might be
Yeah.
afraid, that was a misapprehension on your part.
Yeah, because he just looked at me in the eyes and he went, kind of. And then he kept going and doing his thing. But I think I need to start scaring them because they're getting a little too a little too
Come
comfortable.
in, Miss Rosella.
Yeah. Raccoons, man. They're gonna do.
And then yes, they swing by and then they leave again. So I think I'm just part of their nightly sort of route.
We had the
Miss
last
Rosella,
house I
I'll
lived
be
in.
right
We
with
had
you. Now then, Mr.
possums in the
Bugbear,
neighborhood.
let's fix that broken
Aw.
heart of yours.
we would see them when we
What?
went out walking at night.
Oh,
That's so cute. And scary.
Yeah.
That's me.
all right. Yeah, no. If any of you ever get a broken heart, just start stapling your body, and you'll be fine.
Oh, thank you, Dr. Cadaver.
I mean, that's straight out of like Nightmare Before Christmas. That's like such a.
Oh, that's
Except
true.
that he's a fucking Innsmouth fish person.
He's an Innsmouth fish person, and he's polluting our
What can I do
bloodlines
for you,
Yeah.
Miss Rosella?
with his wily ways.
Okay, wait.
But
wait.
on the plus side, water animal forever.
Water animal.
Water animal forever.
Staple animal.
We could start a cult.
Dr. Cadaver, I have a surprise for you.
Why
Enjoy
is
this
she
floor
acting
spine.
like this right now?
Oh,
Ugh.
yeah.
I am eternally grateful to you. I would like to repay you in some small way.
wins.
Ah. Here,
In a land
just
where
what
everything is
every young lady
distasteful.
needs, a dear little pet to keep her company. I made him myself.
It's
Thank
just a
you,
poo.
Dr. Cadaver.
Okay, wait, what did
What?
we get?
What the shit just...
What an animation that was. Fragile spare parts?
Your spare
was it?
parts, bro.
Okay.
All right. So what do we even
Welcome
have?
to
We
Weird
have
Tales.
this hammer and chisel.
We got
Lantern.
frog for some reason.
A turd. Can you give him a dragon toad? He seems like he'd like that.
Yeah, let's just give him like dissect this, dude.
Just not even able to try?
Um,
I can talk to the mouse again.
yeah, see what the mouse says.
Yeah, I mean, like right now, I'm looking for interactables. Like, there's nothing except these limericks.
Closer, Rosella. Closer.
Yeah, that's not
It's nothing.
particularly
So,
fun.
I think that we've gotten to the point where we just need to keep wandering in circles until things start happening, and then when those
I mean,
things
you have
happen,
a scary box. Like, you could, I don't know, show that to somebody or something. Okay, now that Sean is back outside where, like, random things happen every time he's distracted, let me do my bit, which is, do either of you have a movie that you watched as a child that you assumed was, like, well known, that like everybody had seen because you watched it as a child, and then as an adult discovered nobody has ever heard of this movie?
oh, that no one's ever heard of this movie.
I mean, that's an exaggeration, but that like
On the
it
internet?
it is not the sort of, it's not part of the common knowledge in the way
Yeah.
that you had sort of imagined it would have been.
No, I don't think so. Well, there's gotta be one, but nothing comes to mind.
I know all of these movies in the chat except for I've never heard of the Peanut Butter Solution. Is that a movie?
Is that just the solution to the peanut butter problem that we've been having
Oh,
recently?
This...
Legend is a great one. Legend is fantastic. If I had seen Legend as a child,
Yeah.
I would have
Oh.
assumed that that was a movie everybody had seen, and then when
I
I,
got-
grew up, it would be like, you know,
Yeah.
Tom Cruise
I got
and
Legend
and Legend.
and Never-Ending Story mixed up.
Yeah, no, I think that the oh god, I think I would
This is all
say
part of my clever plan.
Krull. Krull is that movie for me.
Krull. Okay, Krull. Krull is good.
Because every time I brought it up, everyone's like, "What on earth is Krull?" And then I explain it with like eagerness.
Yeah, for sure.
Crawl.
Krull is like a Conan the Barbarian ripoff sort of a thing, right?
It's crazy. Oh yeah, Willow is another one of those movies that I feel like everyone should have seen.
Oh, but everybody
Willow was
has seen
big.
it, right? Everybody's seen Willow,
Yeah,
right?
Willow was big. I feel
I'm
like Willow
still
made
there.
its way
I
into like
still feel like
McDonald's.
that's, yeah. for sure.
What in the hell do we do?
Lee, do you have any?
I don't think
Surf
so.
Ninjas. Surf Ninjas is pretty good.
I mean, I wouldn't categorize this in that same way, but like we used to watch that 80s like Hercules movie a lot, where it's just
Okay.
a really kind of hairy dude. He's like kind of hairy on the top and just like completely waxed all over on the rest of his body, and then like there's I think there's some like laser whips and stuff that happen. I don't know what it's called. It's a movie that you could confuse with Clash of the Titans.
Sure. Is it the one where he lifts up the cow a bunch of times?
I don't know.
There's one.
I think it's literally just called Hercules.
There's one where Hercules gets a baby cow, like a calf, and then he's like, "I'm gonna lift this cow every day until it's enormous."
Oh. Yeah,
So-
this is just it's Lou Ferrigno. I didn't know it was Lou Ferrigno.
What
The Hulk. He was also the Hulk.
What do we do? I mean,
Can you give the Gravedigger a pet? Did you try that?
I don't know why you would want a pet.
Oh, I'm thinking of that one. Yeah. Okay. Skull bat.
Have we explored every single thing yet?
I do wanna say last week for Leslie and my like movie night, we watched Heart and Souls,
Here lies the corpse of Fats
which
Woad.
is a movie
He
that I
ate till he
assumed
bowled.
everybody knew.
Here
Whoa.
And I think you're both gonna tell me you've never heard of it.
What is this movie
I've never
called?
heard of that.
Heart and Souls.
No. What's it
It's
Oh, it's Robert Downey Jr.
it's Robert Downey Jr. in 1993 doing a supernatural romantic comedy.
Oh.
And it like mostly stood up. Like it mostly still worked. It's
You
a
know
good
what?
movie.
So you know what holds up amazingly, and actually I showed it to a friend of mine just the other day, is the first, well, and also the second Ninja Turtles movies from like 1990.
They're
I mean,
killer.
everybody saw the first Ninja
They're
Turtles movie.
really good. They're
Right?
very like the comedy plays so well, and it's like
Yeah, it's extremely good.
it's like, oh my god, this is really funny, and then you're like, oh yeah, and they're doing these in puppet.
Yeah.
Like these are people in suits with someone else controlling the face,
right.
with remote with a radio.
No,
It was- and
that
they were
was
done
that
by,
was legitimately a good movie.
They were done by the Jim Henson Company.
Yeah.
too.
No, 100%.
Those turtles.
But I mean, where it gets real is TMNT 3 Turtles in Time.
I famously said that no one's ever watched that
I think that if you want the
in this timeline.
if you want the
In this
realest
timeline.
Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles media ever,
Yeah.
you should get The Last Ronin.
I've
And
heard tale of this.
if you read The Last
hell?
Ronin, you will learn that the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles comics are dark. The Last Ronin tells the story of the only remaining turtle. All his brothers have been killed, and he's trying to get revenge, and he's slowly losing his mind.
Oh my god, it was written by Eastman. It was
Yeah.
it was written by Eastman. Oh, and Tom Waltz, not Tim Waltz. Okay.
Yeah, it was
Based
written
on a
by the
story
vice
by
presidential
Eastman and Laird.
candidate
Oh
on
my
the
God.
Democratic ticket, yeah.
So
What?
It
I'm
was
on the
written by
screen?
the
night is
original.
bad news. Next time, I'm not waiting to find out just how bad.
Next time.
It was written by Eastman and Laird, the original
Yeah.
inventors. Also, Sean, this says a video game by Black's Forest Games and a film adaptation are both in development.
Oh, yeah.
Do you believe it? I guess
So,
no.
Throw it a foot.
yeah, that's
Throw the bone spider a foot. No.
chisel it. I mean, I literally don't even know what the problem we're trying to solve is. Oh,
I mean, we're getting. Did you? Okay, go back and talk to the doctor again. Did you exhaust all of the dialogue that was possible after you gave him back his spine?
Oh, no! No, stop! No! No, stop me, please stop! That was awful.
I mean,
I should have done something.
You guys saw them tear her torso off, right?
Yeah. Is there an interactable moment?
I'm too busy looking at the last room.
Oh, come on. Oh my god, she
Look
gets
at that.
torn in half.
She's literally
that
torn
was
in half.
awful.
I'm glad I looked away.
I mean, I just can't find anything interactable on these screens. Like, I'm just walking around and I just don't understand.
Seriously, did you exhaust all of the dialogue with the doctor?
Let's find out.
And then the only other thought I have is, can we use the weird pet in conjunction with something in the treehouse?
Yeah, let's give some of those
Always
some
a
tries.
pleasure, Miss Rosella. Do come in.
We
Hello,
need
Miss
to construct a
Rosella.
bomb.
You are looking lovely as always.
Because that's like the only part of this that I
Thank
remember.
you, Dr.
Yeah.
Cadaver. You're looking very, well yourself.
Erect.
All thanks to you, my dear.
Well, I just wanted to see how you were doing. I best be going now.
I gotta.
Oh, god damn it.
Why is my face
I love
so
she
much bigger
punches
than-
the door open.
I was like, oh, I'm like trying to fit my head into this box, but why is my face like so much bigger than you two?
It's I can explain later, but I'm in a real hurry because if I don't do this quickly, we're gonna get killed by the boogeyman.
All right, well, chat. Why do you
Boogeymen
think?
everywhere.
Camera size. Fossil says camera size, which I love.
Wait, where's
It's
how the
'cause of my
fuck-
giant
what?
camera.
I can't get up here anymore. It's gone. The ladder up.
Okay, I guess you did everything that you need to do up there.
Oh wait, no, and this leads to
Bucket
here.
said, "Fuck it."
Throw a toad at him.
Hello there? I'm Rosella of Davin. I think it's going to take drastic measures to get...
Get the fuck out of there. I mean, like, what the fuck is going on in this game? I'm gonna go talk to this guy again, I guess.
I don't need a grave just yet. Thanks to you, sir. Could you tell me if this is the land of Uga Booga?
Oh, we just didn't exhaust this dialogue.
Yeah, this is Uga Booga, all right?
Yar.
Pardon me for saying so, but isn't that shovel a little too small for the task at hand?
You said it, lady. This is the wrong equipment for the job. Here, let me show you something.
Okay.
He's gonna show us something.
It'll take me a long
Very
time to show you, but I'm
slowly.
excited to present. The payoff is truly incredible, you see.
This here's a fully automatic, steam-driven, rat-powered grave-digging machine. I made it myself. Those rotten kids broke in, and they stole me power source.
Why
Took
ain't
my
he? Oh,
breath.
that's why. Took his rat.
All right.
That was a big sigh.
Yar, pirate gravedigger man.
Can we give him whatever's in the box and
Yeah.
call it a day?
Sir, couldn't you just get another rat for your machine?
Nah, Iggy was trained special. Besides, there ain't no other rat as strong as Iggy. Or as smart, neither.
Iggy.
He must be a very special rodent.
He is, lady.
That's good empathetic
Yes.
listening.
Forgive me, lady. I don't mean to be rude or nothing, but I got to get some work done before I get even farther behind.
Oh, I hate it. I don't
I'm-
like this. I don't like this whole zone. I don't like Uga Booga.
Have you heard?
Branch shaped like a snake is pointing
God damn it.
up for goodness sake. Run away. Go and hide. The boogie.
Hi, kids.
Wait, you definitely should have listened to that rhyme, Sean.
Hiya, lady.
true.
Want your head shrunk?
No, thank you. Say, that's a really nice rat you have there.
He's the most mortiferous rat in Uga Booga.
Would you like to sell him?
No way! With end of
Oh,
branch
Lord.
shaped like a...
Guess what I have in here, guys?
Why do we do it?
Is it a severed head? A crawling eyeball?
All right, I just used the rightmost inventory
no, it's
item.
something better. It's the best.
Okay, but I think
weirdest,
you're gonna
creepiest
regret
pet in
not
the
having
world.
listened to that rhyme.
Oh yeah?
How
Look.
how do you describe this kind of comedy? It's like it feels like it's microwaved. It's like reheated. Where it's like it's not funny, but it's like telegraphing to us that it's supposed to be funny.
It is.
You know what
It's
I
a
mean?
verisimilitude
I
of humor.
do know what you mean.
Put it on the elevator.
Yeah.
Just come up here and bring it yourself, lady.
They're gonna get us.
Yeah, come on up.
Hit him with a hammer.
There's also just like there's just this screen is so ugly in weird ways. Like how is the pumpkin like suspended? What's the deal with the spider web that looks kind of like also like tendons or something? Like what's going on here? And then why does the bucket that goes up and down is like just slightly weirdly placed behind the spider web? Which the spider web also like continues into the ground. I just don't.
Turn.
Yeah,
just
no,
don't-
it's all very strange. Screen shake.
Oh,
Wait, what did we do? What did you do?
we got the rat.
You got the
How
rat.
did you do
Deal,
that?
little fella. Let's get out of here.
By chance.
Yeah, like, do I care? I don't know if I care.
I love this
I
rat.
like that.
That
Call
is
him
an
Iggy.
adorable
Call
rat.
him
That
Iggy.
is great.
We know his name is Iggy. I think that should be in his nameplate, under his little spinning.
Yeah, not Gravedigger's rat. Should be Iggy.
Look who I found.
Gravedigger's rat. Whoa, hey.
Iggy!
Iggy. Iggy. Oh
There's another Venom movie coming out.
What?
Thank you,
There
lady.
is.
I'm excited that I
Thank
love
you
it.
There was a
It's-
Venom movie?
The only talent in the world
Yeah.
is for digging.
There have been
I'll dig you a
two.
grave
I
anywhere
love
you
them.
want.
I love them.
What?
The first one was
They're
pretty
really
good.
funny. The
I haven't
Venom
seen the
movies are
second one
really
yet.
funny. They're comedies.
They are comedies.
If you blow this horn, I'll hear you, and I'll come and dig your grave. Okay? Come on, Iggy. Let's go fire that bad boy
I
up.
mean,
So we're gonna need him to like dig a grave, quote unquote, somewhere.
yes,
I assume
that's
it's
true.
the one grave where the guy like reached out and ripped us down.
That would actually be like such a sick like Dungeons and Dragons magical item. Just like a ring with 3 charges, and each charge you can use to dig like a perfectly like 7 foot by 4 foot by 6 foot deep hole, grave hole. Okay, cool. Little Dr. Seuss's grave-o-matic thingamajobber.
I mean, it doesn't seem like it would actually be that effective. Also, I think you have control again. I think this is
thank you.
just happening.
It takes a while. Yeah.
takes a while.
Okay, can I go this way? All right.
It takes a while. Go back inside.
Go back upstairs.
Jumping is useless.
I feel like we need to the collection of the weird skelly man that's like here. We need somehow to get a bone from this to use with a dog, I bet.
Hey, if it seems like I'm in a bad mood or something's off with me, it's just Oogie Boogie. Uga Booga.
Just Uga Booga.
All right, what happens here?
What? That's actually so sick. I want that. I want that.
That was
horn.
a great sound. That
Oh,
was awesome.
yeah.
Where do you want
Here
me
it come.
to
Here he come.
I don't really know.
This is a hell of an ally to
Call
have.
me when you know what you want. And don't blow that horn too often. It's enough to wake the dead.
All right, I'm gonna blow it on every
He just
single
backs
screen.
out. He just fucking backs out. That's so good. Okay, this horn actually has grappled my imagination.
Dude, I love this.
That guy is bad news. Next time,
Wait.
I'm not waiting to find out just how
What?
bad.
He just appeared. He
Okay,
was just there all of a sudden.
well, let's try it on
There's
this
just a
screen.
hand.
You know, I feel
And
like
it also
I'm...
it was a different hand than the green guy who used to appear.
Yeah.
Look at that stylish walk.
Is it because it can wake the dead? Like if you,
Oh, I
if
bet
you
it
put it on
is.
the wrong screen, it'll just come up and grab you.
Here he come.
Where do you want me to dig?
Oh
don't
my
really know.
God.
Geez, lady, call me when you know what you want. And don't blow that horn too often. It's enough to wake the dead.
The fucking back out. Just throwing it in reverse is so funny to me.
Lurk?
You know that he's like, Iggy, let's take us back. Iggy's like backing up in the wheel. So
It's just here. This is him. Okay, ready? Never mind.
dude. Oh my God.
Can you go back
oh my God, the
downstairs?
shovel.
Or-
Oh, the
Oh,
shovel.
yeah, a shovel.
So why would we need him to dig when we also
Great,
have a
so
tool
now
that
we
can
can-
dig?
Yeah.
We have
Bad-
two ways
Can
to
we
dig.
go back? I hope we can't go back underground. Can we?
Oh, that would be a gamer's game right there. This is a relink point.
Also, anybody else notice that the whole looking left to right screen scrolling mechanic has just sort of
Slowly.
has just kind of ducked out? It's just dipped out.
Dearly departed,
There's one.
we are gathered here today
Was there?
to say goodbye to our friend, the kitty cat.
Suffer and succotash, she's dead.
Bestest friend.
Dude,
It's
this
so
we just need to keep
beautiful.
wandering
Our
around.
kitty
Things will just keep
gets
happening.
To leave the world so young. She was
These characters are also like so small, but the screen is so big. You know what I mean?
Yeah, no,
The
that
screen's pretty big.
she was
And like I don't
in
like
the
looking at them. I don't like
prime
thinking about them. I don't like the vibe here.
If only
It's
she
just
hadn't been run over by
Kind
an
of
ox
sucks.
cart.
I don't know.
If only she didn't get the plague.
Oh my God, I'm
If
sleepy.
only she had a shovel. Homicidal. Let's go find one.
Homicidal.
I
Can
I,
you-
oh.
Wait, can you take the cat out of the box
Oh
and then
no!
close the box?
They sealed
and
it
then
up.
Oh,
give them the
That's
shovel so they
kinda
can bury
fucked
an
up.
empty box.
nice.
Whoa! You have achieved cat.
Are you all right, little cat?
I think so. I
Whoa.
know what you seek, my lady. I heard you speaking with my
Milady.
friend, Dr. Cadaver. The king of the trolls is imprisoned in the home of the boogeyman, beneath the deadfall.
Thank you.
The deadfall.
I must go to
Deadfall?
him
What's
at
the
once.
deadfall?
Wait! There's something I wish to give you. Hold out your hand. It is one of my lives, my lady. You saved one of
Whoa.
mine, so I feel I owe it to you. still have eight
Damn.
left.
This
Oh,
cat feels like a
I
breath of
couldn't
fresh air. I don't know
possibly.
exactly why.
Please.
Aww.
Scritch
Get in
my
inventory,
tummy,
cat.
princess.
Oh, okay.
Alright, I want to see what it looks like.
Oh, okay. It's an orb.
Fucking rad.
Extra life.
I hope it doesn't get used up when we die in just a sort of pedestrian way.
The doctor.
Alright, I'm just gonna keep wandering around. Who do we give our extra life to, huh?
Can you hit that with a shovel?
That's a good idea. Let's try that.
So if we talk to her, she looks at us and we die, right?
Yeah, we could maybe try giving her an extra life because she like doesn't have one or whatever.
And why are we wearing a black studded choker?
Shit's
Is
hot,
that-
man.
Yeah, okay, okay.
What is this again? Silver pellet?
That is just a handful of mercury. Okay, what's that about, too?
It's a headless horseman.
Is it?
We gotta,
Why is he
like,
flying?
find his head or whatever. I don't
Sure.
know.
Look, I don't mean to be a party pooper here. But, that being said, pooping this party is definitely enhancing my mood, so... And how do we get this dog? And also, have
God.
we used the code yet? Have we used the code yet? The skull bat.
Skullbat spider?
Okay.
No, I see nowhere to use Skullbat spider. Are there any more screens in Uga Booga? Have we seen all the screens?
Can you walk
There's-
to the right? Can you walk right?
I'm
No,
trying
you
to.
walk right.
You know, I have a weird idea. What if the grave is interactable now that I have a shovel?
I love
Which
that
one?
guy.
I don't know. I don't know. Just
I
one of the
love
graves.
that guy.
One of the graves.
I like the energy that Grassman brings every time we walk in there.
Oh boy, I'm gonna go to bed at 10 tonight. It's gonna be fucking sick.
Yeah.
Alright.
Seems like no.
I mean...
We're gonna have to go full bone pile on this one. Can you just try using stuff on it?
Is this one of these things that we can rotate and interact with?
Doesn't seem like it.
It's kind of fucked up, right? Like we just picked it up. It's just a foot in a bag that we picked up.
Yeah, we did.
Oh, that's so cool! I didn't realize it had like a rat man.
Oh yeah.
Ratman!
Ratman.
What in the hell is a dragon toad?
I don't remember why we have it. We just kind of came across it, I think.
Yeah, it kind of like fell out of something or something.
Alright, scrubbing.
We just like use stuff on her, like maybe she wants a foot or a toad or like a handful of mercury. Or that guy. I wonder if he needs something.
Who's this
Like
guy?
I feel like somebody needs something used on him. Like we're gonna hand him a dragon toad and he'll be like, "Thanks, I was tired of dragging that ass all night," or whatever.
Alright, Sean, I'm
Or
ready
do we
for...
have to do something with him?
Ready for a hint,
we have to-
Sean. Yeah.
Give him a
Chapter
4.
4. How do I get past this
Chapter 4 already,
swamp
wow.
thing? No, I'm not.
Time flies.
Where is that Troll King? First, you have to help the doctor. I feel like we did. Oh, here's the next hint. Listen closely to the boys' chant.
Oh.
What?
Remember the one that I said you should have listened to, and then
Yeah,
they stopped doing it?
I accidentally left-clicked once, and it's gone. Oh
I know,
my
but then
god!
you did it again. You did it a second time.
I know. I don't mean to do this.
Go
Remember,
to the
kids.
bone pit and blow the horn for the gravedigger.
What's the bone pit?
Is it where all the bones are, maybe? In some versions, you may need to use the horn twice.
No.
The horn twice?
I don't know.
The bone pit? What's the
No,
bone
I
pit?
don't like it. I wonder if they're talking about the bone bush.
That's the only thing I
Yeah.
can think. Like, if this is the only thing that could be called the bone pit.
So can we just like spam that?
Wait.
That guy is bad news. Next
Okay.
time,
Do you have to
I'm
use
not
it, like,
waiting
closer
find
to
out
the-
just how bad.
To the bones? What the foo?
Where's the bone pit?
I want to believe that that's just her voice. Okay, here's this turd.
That
Yeah,
guy-
like, this doesn't seem like this is right.
Yeah, every time we blow that horn, a creepy lech just grabs us, and then we're like, tee I'm dead.
So she dies, so she should get an extra life, right? She should just respawn. Do that scream!
I did that.
She fell so far.
Where's
She fell really far.
Where's the bone pit? Where's the bone pit?
I think it is. I think it's the same place. Okay, here's a more explicit hint system.
It's just got boobs all over it.
I'm ready.
Rosella, the cat informs Rosella that the real Troll King is imprisoned beneath the deadfall, Boogeyman's huge pile of bones, and gives her an extra life. Go west 2 screens and south 1 screen to the deadfall screen. There's a huge pile of bones on the left side of the screen. Just east of the bones is a very twisted branch that points a bit into the north path. Remembering the song that the Ghoul Kids sang, make sure that branch is pointing down. If it's pointing up, leave the screen and come back repeatedly until it points down.
Oh my god,
No.
what?
Are you
Now blow the horn to summon the Gravedigger.
What branch is this?
This
Like that,
this
right?
better I better not be understanding what you're saying, because if I am, it's bad.
What branch?
What did they say?
Uh,
What did the kids I think it's probably that one. I'm guessing. What did the kids say in their chant?
They said they were talking about a branch pointing up, but then we didn't hear any more of it.
Also, the fact that like the pile of bones is just called the Deadfall. That's like,
Is it?
why did we get some Warhammer lore all of a sudden?
Oh yeah, it's my favorite James Bond movie is Deadfall.
Deadfall.
Okay,
Oh.
now it's pointed up.
Yeah. So blow it?
That sucks.
No. Make sure it's pointing down.
Alright.
Well, at least we proved it out that it is it time based. Maybe it's like every
It might
minute.
be.
Oh,
There it
yeah,
is.
does. So does this then control which of the creepy guys grabs our ankle?
That
Are
guy
we
is
sure
bad
that's the right
news.
branch?
Next time, I'm not waiting to find
Well,
out just
I mean,
how
that
bad.
branch did move.
Do we have to walk closer to the bone zone before we blow the horn? Because when you walked closer to the bone zone and blew the horn, then you got attacked by the creepy purple man instead of creepy hand.
Right.
Yeah.
Or, and this is a wild ballpark idea. Do we have to fuck around first and disrupt the man who was Hansy, the Hansy buried guy in the one screen over?
Oh my god.
Remember him?
I don't think the handsy beard guy.
Oh yeah.
Is...
Hands grabbly.
I don't know, man.
The weird stretch there is, I wonder if the hand coming up to grab us on that screen is the same as the Hansy underground guy in that other grave.
Trying to
If
click.
that's correct. If it's correct, it's bad, but it might be true.
Okay.
I'm just basing this on the sort of taxonomies and imagery of the creatures that have goosed us to death so far.
Why did it work this time?
Where exactly do you want
Fucking
me
know.
today?
I don't know. I don't know.
Right there.
What?
Oh, geez, lady. Are you sure? Are you positive?
Yep.
All right, if you insist. Stand back, miss.
What? Why is this the solution? Literally, I like...
There you go. I really don't advise you to go down there, miss. I'm out of here.
There's gonna be a boogeyman down there, right?
Not while the branch is pointing down, I guess.
Hey,
Oh.
okay, now.
Here we go. Skull.
Skull, bat, spider.
Doink. All right, now this is
Good, so
Toonstruck.
nice. We saw it
Your
twice.
Majesty? King Otar?
Yes, who?
Hello, my
Ah!
little moles. I hope you two get along, since you're going to spend the next 1,000 years together.
How did he get in there?
He's just standing there. Oh, my
Oh, damn it. Should have seen that coming. Da 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 da.
For 1,000 years.
What? Oh.
Oh.
So, with Matilda's help, I sought you out, Your Majesty.
You are a brave young woman, Princess. I am sorry things have taken such a dreadful turn.
I apologize. There's not deodorant
Don't
in
worry,
this
King Otar.
cask.
I'm sure we'll find a way out.
It seems we'd best hurry up about it.
You can dig your way out, because the...
You have a
Good
shovel
thought,
and you
Rosella,
have
But that would take far too long to dig us out.
like 1,000 years.
Smash
Unless-
it with a hammer?
Smeesh.
A good thought, Rosella.
That's a good thought.
King Otar! Matilda said this thing was magical!
Oh,
My
that's right.
dragon toad. He could possibly dig us out. The jewel that brings him back to life is set in my armband.
What?
Alas,
Okay,
I
sure.
can't pull it loose.
We gotta rev up
Get
this
there.
toad.
Use a hammer on it, I guess.
Whoa! What is going on?
Save us! Dig! Dig! Rosella, hurry!
Dig a tiny little hole.
He's doing it. He's doing
You're
it.
doing it, Boston. You're saving us. Oh my god, you're saving us.
Okay, sure.
Okay. I guess so.
Go. Tell Matilda we are coming. And if Melisha shows her evil face in the underground, Matilda must try to stall her for as long as possible.
We're safe!
Not for long, Princess. If we do not disguise ourselves, we will be discovered, and the consequences will be dire. Here, hold this object, just so. Now, point it at me.
Hold this object.
Your Majesty,
So-
what have I done?
Don't worry, Princess. I have changed myself into this form so that I may travel safely through this dark land. We must also.
Life is better this way.
No! They got away!
Ah,
Quickly, Princess, hide yourself.
okay.
Wait, where did that come from? What the hell is that? You put it on? Just all of a sudden appeared when you needed to hide yourself?
There now. Everyone
Yeah,
will thank you
yeah.
for Lady Tsepish. You
It just
look
spawned
downright
in.
scary, my dear.
Can you cry on command?
Can you troll the king as a scarab?
Dude, can I like
Why
throw
is he
him?
a scarab?
Why
is anything anything?
Yeah, like
This whole game's a bunch of buttons.
the chain of logic in this game.
Rotan, this is the game. This is the game.
Esto es el juego.
Yes? Oh, my dear.
Yes?
Tisk, tisk. Have you cried your eyes out again? Well,
Tisk tisk
I'll
tisk.
replace
Tubbish tubbish
them
tubbish.
one more time, but that's it.
Look at how look how we
only
look.
have So many spare
Look at our little
eyeballs,
face.
you know.
Look at our expression.
Dr. Cadaver, it's me, Rosella.
Doop, 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 doop.
Oh, I guess she's in
No,
my
just
home
no.
now.
My dear Rosella,
Under
I'm
false
happy to see you're still
pretenses.
breathing. However, Militia and her horrible gargoyle are hunting for you, so you best get out of Uga Booga as fast as you can.
I keep forgetting it's.
What if one of your friends showed up just with a big, like, robe wrapped around them and tried to just get into your house? Like, rang your doorbell. Hey, go, get it.
Get it.
Me about your father, Rosella.
Tell me about your father?
Hey, lady. Love your dress.
What?
I don't know. That's
We'd love to leave Uga Booga, but the
know.
entrance to
Any
the
part of
underground has
this.
collapsed. It looks
Amazing.
like it's sealed off for good.
Oh dear, that is a problem. Did you say we? May I presume you mean
Do you have a bug in your
yourself and
pocket?
your tapeworm?
She does
Ooh.
not. She is referring to me, King Otar Fenris III.
This is just.
I see.
I love that
Now,
this is
you
just still
have to
going.
leave through the main gate.
Yeah.
But Militia put that nasty swamp creature on guard. Well, let me see. Maybe we'll find something helpful here.
Schwampe.
No, that won't work. Let me see.
I don't even know what problems they're
Hair
solving.
on
Because it's like so hard to track
ball.
what is a problem and what is just
That
something we
one
haven't discovered
grows
as a problem
new
yet.
Tentacles.
Yeah.
That one
There's a lot of just
makes
situations.
your head fall.
It's just.
We're trying to get past the grass monster, but
I need the circumstances
Why,
to
though?
continue to change. Wait,
What is it? It smells
what is all
awful.
we get?
It's a defoliant, my dear. It'll knock the leaves off any kind of creepy crawly plant you'd care to think of. Totally non-toxic to animals. That's the beauty of it.
That's an
It's a
exfoliant.
wonder I found it. These shells do need organizing.
Organizing.
They need organizing. This noise. Dude, I just.
I love that. Oh.
This game is just. We continuously change the circumstances till at some point something changes.
Yep.
Oh,
Until it says we win. Okay.
Boo!
That doesn't make any sense, but okay.
and then the spider comes up
That was a
and eats them.
series of
Yeah.
sounds. Yeah.
Damn it.
Oh, children.
I scared those children successfully.
I feel like we're really getting the hang of this place.
All right. It's gonna be something really small. Huh?
Well done, Princess.
Well done, Princess.
Thank you, Your Majesty. Oh, I can't believe how that defoliant stinks.
Okay.
Fortunately, I have no nostrils at the moment.
Okay. So.
Princess 2, Universe 0.
Hello, baby. You sure look sweet, little bonbon.
Is this a Little Shop of Horrors thing or just a cat call thing?
Think?
Hello. My name is Rosella. Who are you?
Why, we're a lovely, charming, totally harmless plant muffin.
Harmless?
Plant muffin?
Totally.
Don't get too close. I think they're gonna eat you. Defoliate. Immediately. Murder.
I mean, now
Sorry,
you just have
guys.
like a universal
Very nice,
weapon.
Sugar Plum. Do we look like swamp sludge to you?
I mean, you look like a plant.
Have a foot.
What?
All right. Well.
A lot of unlikely stuff going on here.
What?
A lot of. Look,
Now, why
several
we did
several departments had to contribute to that, and it all came together, and it didn't quite jive.
We must talk, Princess. Before us is the home of Militia. We must be cautious, or we will never reach the Volcanics Underground.
King Otar, what
The
are we to
Volcanics Underground,
do?
didn't they open for?
We can't enter the underground at all now that the elevators collapsed. How can we stop the volcano?
I have heard of a secret entrance in the town of Folderol, although I know not exactly where. But now you must gather up your courage, for we have to find a way into Militia's house. She stole from me a device that could possibly destroy her and save us all. We must recover it.
Okay. Yeah, I think the Underground Volcanics opened for Grass Monster at Uga Booga in '75.
Oh, okay. So
hey, that's the same sound we made.
Is this?
Whoa!
Oh, it's a bear in pants.
Pants bear.
Silver.
Oh.
Oh my God. Okay.
Maybe not. Can you turn him into
I
a
still
scarab?
think that was a pretty
maybe?
good idea. If only.
If only
Wait,
what?
She was gonna say if only.
I know.
Sean, you gotta stop doing that.
I thought. Well, you have to click a lot to make things occur. I'm not gonna click anymore. I'm just gonna sit here.
Yeah, but that means we have to listen to everything these people say.
Yeah, that's the hedge I'm trying to work against.
Is it dropping frames or is it just that weird?
What about
it's
the
that
flower? Put the flower under his nose.
I'm trying the magic wand. Okay. Let's see what she says.
That's one tough guy. I need something that could knock him for a loop.
That's one tough guy. At this point, I'm just complaining about the game. I think that's okay.
Huh. Fragrant flower?
Okay, it's phase 2 of his growl that really gets me.
Oh my God, it doesn't even.
He's gonna look at you real close. He's gonna look right at you.
Never mind.
That's one
Yikes.
tough guy.
Yikes.
I need something that could knock him for a loop.
Oh my goodness.
Knock him for a loop. Knock him for a loop.
Knock him for a loop.
Something that could knock him for a loop. Knock him for a loop. Can you put the silver on something else in your inventory? Like a shovel? Silver plus shovel equals weapon?
Rosella, we must hurry. Let's resume our journey.
Bro.
All right, King Ota.
You
we
resume
should
our
go.
journey. Jesus.
I don't know what we're waiting for.
All right. I'm going to be honest with you two fine beans. I am so tired. I think we should end early.
Yeah.
We can do that.
I
thought you were going to say we should play Halo instead.
We should install and play a multiplayer first-person shooter with the last 10 minutes of the show. But yeah, no,
Enemy territory.
I'm a sleepy baby right now, so I think I'm actually literally going to take a shower and go to bed. And it's going to be awesome.
Night. Yeah.
That sounds good.
But I will say,
Pretty
like,
good.
Uga Booga is the most confounding thing.
Oh. Give him the flower, maybe. Did he just crash the game?
What?
Oh, he smelled you
Nice
and
try,
like
sweetie.
howled.
Oh.
I hate that.
Just when we thought we were out.
All right, so with that, we're going to call it. Uga Booga is an insane area. It is the most
wild.
stuff
It's
is
super
happening. Like, the more I went in circles, the more new things were just occurring.
Yeah.
Oh, the amount of things I clicked past. Woof.
Yeah, it does feel like... It feels like this was like a half-baked kind of level.
I mean, it's not something we've encountered in any adventure game we've played before.
Never. No.
Not even once.
In fact, I'm going to go out on a limb here and say that any kind of spooky area that we've played in games, except for Terror Island and Return to Monkey Island, has been really bad.
Oh gosh, it's so true that all of them, save for the excellently made Terror Island and Return to Monkey Island.
It's true.
It's just like because scary spookiness, I feel like, does not actually mesh well with the mechanics of point-and-click adventure games. I feel like mystery and intrigue work really, really nicely, but like so much of the horror theme of just like, surprise, you're dead. All right, how about this? Oh, you're fucking dead. Oh, I'm just kidding. Oh, death. Like Seventh Guest, I thought was good, but it leaned way more harder on the like mystery.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, and you're making me think about Phantasmagoria, which is the exact same system, like the exact same engine, but explicitly a horror game, and it relies a lot. I mean, there's horror in sort of cutscenes, and then there's gore, and that's sort of like where it lives.
Yeah.
Gorer.
I am so tired that I need to go.
Yeah.
I need to go. You're both so beautiful.
Yeah. I'm gonna get out of here.
So clever, smart, and charming.
That's what we do, and we do it well, and that's why we clock in every day to the mostly walking minds.
Mostly walking will not be happening next week because I'm at an event next week.
I'm
out all next week. But
fancy.
This week I'm doing some Frostpunk, doing some StarCraft 1. And then when we come back in October, I don't know what's going to happen, but it certainly isn't going to be anything spooky. This is the spooky game. But 2 Mondays from now, we'll be back with some more King's Quest 7. Bye, Lee. Bye, Sean.
Bye.
Okay, bye-bye.
Bye.